This one. Kai.
Some groups, how many groups do you have there? Do you have computer in your group?
It's not using the system, so go on the side.
This one is.
Is that the one you're using? Are you using the system?
No.
Okay, let's turn it to it. So that will happen.
What was this one? You have a...
This group doesn't have
Okay.
Then shift and shift.
as we come early today. So all the adjustment you need to adjust, you are starting by 10 o'clock. So you can. Come on. I said 10 o'clock. Maybe the boss will not hear me.
sustainable speaking. So after this one, and this one.
No, this is interesting.
Okay.
This one is having student, then understand, then another assignment, classwork, assignment. So I don't know the scores, but as you learn your marking about to share result. I think Genji can go let's say up to 12 o'clock maybe since Senator and Gamofi.
Hmm?
Then John and Tyap Wiki.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, and like yes, like assuming habitual Leo Akaro habitual and then moving close to housing because this book is very important. This one is not really necessary, but this one this page from 33
Okay, we want to.
So, apart from the word any, is an Somalia Jarabin Tyap and Pessimum Wabu Tyap Nation. I was thinking there were two words.
Yes, I need this one. Go on the
started yesterday on a really good light, and I can see a lot of people who have never made contributions before have been able to make efforts, and some even exceeded my expectations. While some are still upcoming, so we still have today, tomorrow, and continuously to keep doing what we do. So before we begin officially, I think it's important for us to open the session with the word of prayer. So, Diana, please, just open it for us. Yes. So I must stress.
May I pray us in Jesus' name. Our Father in heaven, we thank you for a time like this. Thank you for making it possible for us to be among the living ones. Thank you for this program that is ongoing. Father, we bless your name because we know that at the end of this program, we will all give glory and thanks to your name. We ask, O God, that even as we are about to begin our program for today, we pray and ask for your grace and for understanding. We ask, O God, for the facilitator, that you will give him the wisdom he needs to be able to carry this program go to the very end in the mighty name of Jesus. We ask, O God, that you have our teacher before even amongst us in Jesus' name. For those that are still on their way coming, we pray for joy and mercy in Jesus' name. Take all the church, take all the glory for the glory of thanksgiving in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much. So, yesterday we worked on Wikipedia. Looking at so after we left, how many people were able to no. So this is
Our first network challenge.
okay, the first network challenge. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. And how many people only this one is not first network challenge? So all these ones first network challenge. You don't have a phone? I'm happy for you. Alright, so ideally what we are supposed to do, especially for those of us who are still trying to get acquainted with the voting, which is important. After we leave, we can go and continue fire. Where you make mistake, you come back and raise questions about it. But if after everything we went, drop our devices, even though we are tired, of course I understand. But it is important we just try to do it on our own, independently, and see how we can be able to navigate it. But that being said, remember we are also in a period of competition, right? So you can see some of the team are doing well, while some are still doing well, while others are doing well. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we want to appreciate everything for the effort you have put. So we treated Wikipedia yesterday. So I think today is going to be a very special session because we're having one of our facilitators here who will be taking us in a different topic today. So if you look at our lineup of activities today, we'll be having reading comprehension and dictation today. So take notes. And then also we will be having after which I will launch with purpose. And then their usage in practice. So all of this session will be taking place immediately after my introduction. And then listening, speaking, and writing also will follow. So it's shown how to actually place whenever you are writing, where you are supposed to write what and where you are having songs, there are songs today, because as promised yesterday, even if, as we are looking here, the rest assured you will not live the way
The wet.
yes. So, and then our usual editing will follow suit also after the songs. And then in our games, I understand yesterday there are some cheating levels that did not take place. No, calm down. It didn't happen yet. So today we are going to be experiencing another different game. Today, how many of us know how to play Ludo? Alright.
Manage.
We are all capable, right? So today we'll be playing Ludo. That will be our game today. And then, so after the games, normal editing will continue. We'll be having some of our free time to let other noises out of the vote. But today, we'll try as much as possible to move on with time. To move with time. Because yesterday there are some people that are supposed to reach home early, but they didn't make it home early. So today we'll try to see how we can do it. But understand that our main closing hour here is 8. Yes. So some people who are saying, no, that one is not. And then, so we'll also be having storytelling today. A lot of people will stay today. And you listen to the folklore, how we are, our stories, those are prayers of moonlight. So you listen to them in Tyap. So it's a very interesting station and you wouldn't want to miss it. So these are some of the lineup of activities. And if you go to your meta, the QR code on your exercise book, just scan the QR code, take it down to the meta. So all you need to do is to scroll down to the program, you'll see the date today, Friday 14th of August. So within that box, just scroll, you see all the lineup of activities. So these are some of the things that we do. So I don't know, based on what happened yesterday, is there anybody with question? Or any challenges? What any challenges? Maybe after we left here yesterday, your hotels, house, way home. Is there anybody that faced any challenge?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes. Actually, I actually don't have that experience. Especially most of us have that experience. I was trying to observe if there was a kind of experience. Some of us, but I couldn't ask because I couldn't prepare a solution. So I don't know.
Anybody? Anybody?
Yes, we tried looking out for the book. I think I went, we run out of data. I don't get it. So that was why we said we had a network issue. And there was no place for us to go and get data outside.
So was that the network issue?
This man.
So I think you Genesis, you are subscribed, you are getting data. Alright. So you, is it data also?
Yes, it was not a
Should go with my phone. So they're not connecting. Hotspot.
Alright. So thank you for raising that. We are going to see how we can be able to address that. So, but also note that this one, we cannot move the office transfer, we cannot move the station. Yes. Okay, so we have gotten that and we are going to address that. So thank you very much. And I think with this, we can just move to the next one. Maybe I will combine with come first to address them. If you can take over. Right? So, we're handing over the partner will lead us in the session. So please pay attention. Where you have challenges, don't shout. Because this one man is speaking English with their accent. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So we will speaking the English with their accent. So if you want to ask a question, you also have to capitalize this, right? Capitalize. Alright. So thank you very much. If you have anything you need, please ask Hassan. Who doesn't know who Hassan is? any challenges, talk to her. Thank you.
All right. Good morning, everyone. For opening another. As Mr. Friday have already said, today we'll be looking for, structure, Tyap research in practice. We'll be putting the Tyap in practice today. That's the main title of today. And the subtitle is Reading Comprehension and Dictation. So, before I'll continue, I will also let us know that I will maybe a little bit fast because of yesterday. We couldn't finish yesterday the activities. So we have to continue from where we stopped. We check some things concerning the yesterday. Then, are we all ready? Let me first write the title so that the new person will just in practice. Alright? So that is the title of today. So under it, we'll be checking our reading. Reading from and dictation. All right, are we ready? All right. So, before I go further, I will not just go straight to the Tyap usage. I will first of all enlighten us in something. For example, we'll first check what is the literature. They say it is the ability to read and write fluently. Literature is the ability to read and write fluently.
What page are you?
Under his introduction. So, under introduction. So, I want us to check maybe these 2 pages before we continue. So now, they have already explained what is the literature. So under the literature, we'll check literacy. Literacy. Sorry. All right. Then we'll check. The number 1 said we'll first check orthography. What is the orthography? What is the orthography? Orthography is a kind of using words. For example, if I write some words, like I have something like this, and I have something like this, and I have, let me say these 2. So if I ask you to put this word in 2 languages, or read them in 2 languages, this one will give you what? Just find 1 language, 2 languages that you answer me. One language and one language, you want to answer this?
English and Hausa.
Yes.
The two words.
Yes.
We have Hausa and Tyap.
All right.
Yeah.
So read the first one.
The Hausa one says Mori. Mori.
More. All right. The other.
The second one.
Yes.
Are you making reference to the two words you wrote?
Yes. Just more and the second one.
Then the second one is Tyap.
Okay.
Look.
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 Okay. Look.
To dig.
Then this one again.
Mori.
No, in the other language.
That's the Hausa language. Mori.
But you just said Hausa language.
I said the first one is written in Hausa and the second one is written in
All right. Understand? Everywhere you said it in two language.
Yes. So now
You understand now?
yes, let me go like
All right.
one on top.
Yes.
I can use English and then Hausa.
Okay.
In English, I'll say more.
Okay.
Then in Hausa, is more.
More. All right.
This other one too, I can use English and then Tyap.
Okay.
Yes.
In English, is long. Then in Tyap, is long.
It's bloom. So now you can see how confusing words can be, especially if you are using the language. Why am I bringing this one? Because if you are reading Tyap, you don't bring English inside. By the time you are reading Tyap and you see something like this, you will not call it as long, but lung. Alright? So that is number one example of the orthography. Then we'll move under it. They say number one, the spellings, which means what? The spellings. Under the spellings, if I write something like this, let me write something like, I don't want to use any word that, okay. For example, I write something like this. Alright? So, who can pronounce this word? Abin. If I delete the A, yeah. Bin. Alright? Is it two different words? I mean, this word have two different meanings?
Yes.
Okay? What and what? The first one said what? Abin, which is
Land.
and this one bin. So now if you are writing the language and you mistakenly you want to write the content is talking about a bin, then you mistakenly miss the A and you just write this one, it will give you another different meaning entirely. So that's why you have to be extra careful if you are writing the language. Because missing one word can change everything. So now, the second one says punctuations. So now, I will still use the same bin. Alright? The punctuation mark. If I write something like this, what is this? Abin. Huh?
Abin.
I will get the sound.
According to what you wrote there, it's
Yes. Abin. Alright. Is it supposed to be Abin or Abin?
You may not know if you are saying it in another language.
In Tyap.
Okay, if it is in Tyap, it's not like
Even in another language, I don't think whether you will get something like this. Abin. Alright? So that's why anytime you are writing Tyap, the use of the punctuation marks is very good.
It depends on the dialect because without
Yes.
the underscore, that would be tuku.
This is okay,
And
without
takat.
the underscore.
They will say
So it's to
Abin.
give you another language entirely.
That's Abin.
Alright? So that's why we always advise everybody should download the African keyboard so that you give us you write exactly how you know it. It can only take someone that knows the language very well to understand you writing a bin without underscore. So now the number 3 section of it says the capitalization. So the capitalization, for example, you want to write a letter to maybe Mr. Bungon, alright? Then that Mr. Bungon, and you want to write that letter in Tyap. And you have already know that English, I've already said, anytime you are writing, if you find a word that is proper noun, it's supposed to start in capital letter. Then now you are writing Tyap, you are writing that letter in Tyap, maybe Shichet actually, you write Shichet, alright, actually. Then actually, you just write something like this, A with underscore, actually. Actually, alright? So now, for example, as someone, for example, the actually Bungon, they have already have the orthography of the language and know the language that well. If you write something like this, looking like it's making it like you are looking down on him. Alright? It's like writing words with small letter. G instead of capital letter. So we have two different things here. Though they sound same, but there are two different meanings. There are two different meanings here. So that the same thing applies to the Tyap language and every other language, I think. Not all, but in some languages. So we have to put that down too. And the number 4 part of it says the hyphenation, which we have already talked about. The hyphenation, I think, okay, this section is different with the one that we discussed. The hyphenation, for example, joining two words, like by giving hyphen. By giving hyphen like this. For example, there are some words in Tyap that cannot come without this hyphen. It will a little bit for someone that reads the Tyap very well and knows the orthography very well. It will give him another different meaning, not what we mean. For example, let me say a word. Let me see a word like Kyangbuak, yes, Kyangbuak, carry that. So Kyangbuak, so if you write Kyangbuak like this, I will know that you mean what that's same, because Kyang has a meaning in Tyap. Kyang can mean thing in Tyap. Then Buak is hand in Tyap. Alright? But if you join the word like this, Kyangbuak and the Tyap, I mean this is like children or family. Alright? If this one can mean children, it can mean your family. How is your family? How is your children? Yes, it can mean children, it can mean family. So by having it like this, it will give you that one word. So it depends where your content is coming from. Then the 5th one says writing direction / orientation. Here, I think Mr. Levy explained this one more that yesterday. And he taught us on how some people start their writing from the left to the right, and some start from the right to the left. So I think we more understand that one. For example, the Arabic. You can compare the Arabic writing system and the English writing system. All right. Then we'll check what is the characteristic of an effective orthography. Number 1, we have the accuracy, consistency, convenience, conformity, and acceptability. So now we'll check what is the accuracy. The accuracy is the way you use the sound of that language. The usage, the sound usage of that language. That is the accuracy. For example, if I say bam, and the orthography of that language I've already accepted, like the writing system of that language I've already accepted that this is how you write bam, and you go ahead maybe and write it in another way, like b, yam. This is a wrong thing. Alright? So you must know how to put it. That's why they give us dictation yesterday to write it. And for my own surprise, I felt I felt almost 3. Yes, I felt almost 3 just because I did not use only the underscore. Just because of underscore, but they marked me wrong. And you can imagine. So, my teacher. Alright, so that's why it's very good anytime you are reading that language. Make sure you always, any word that you can be able to call, you maybe get the spelling of that word. Please, this one is so important too, because today, I think we'll be using it too. We'll catch some of us, you will read and you still write. While you read, I think from what you read is there that will bring some words that you write. Alright, so you have to pay extra attention on this. So, and again, they say consistency. Consistency. What is the consistency? It's almost talking the same thing. It's almost talking the same thing. I can still use the same, let me say, like yesterday that I was asking some question, I was thinking that yes, I'm writing it correct, not knowing that I'm writing it wrong. For example, let me say like, okay, let me say like, yet this is a underscore, then and I write it like either double E. This one can sound like a yet 2. So a yet 2, yes. For someone that doesn't know how to get the sound that correct, this is a yet good. This one can also mean like a yet. For someone that does not know this vowel, all right. So that's why anytime you are writing to, you have to be what consistency. You have to have that consistency, all right. Because by missing, okay, sorry, we are all adults, but you people will bear with me. If you mistakenly wanted to write something like this, and later on you miss something like this, all these things have meanings in Tyap. I don't want to call, but for someone that can read, if you mistakenly, instead of writing something like this and you write something like this, and maybe that text is maybe you want to send it to Otoli Akila, for example. I always use his name for, as an example. So tell me what he will read here.
He will not even read it.
He will just read, that is the answer. Alright? So that's why we need to be consistent anytime we are writing or reading. Yes, writing or reading, because we are all saying it. If you do not read it, you write it to the person, you still say it. If you are with the person, you say it, you still write it. So the writing and reading, this should be observant. So we have many things. I can give you another example in case if you do not observe that place. I can give you like the same bam. The same bam. Let me tell you, I was teaching some students. I asked them to say, okay, zisho, all right, sure. For example, in bam, let me just get enough space. So this show, Mbang. Mbang. All right. Mbang. All right. Bishop Mbang. The Zenang. Let me say Zenang. It will be a Zenang Bian. Bishop Mbang Zenang Bian. So let me tell you, if you're not careful at pronouncing this word, you will mean another thing entirely, especially if you reach the end of this word. Here, they give you a problem. Like, Zisha and Zanang is a kind of square, like they're squared, but Bian. Alright? So now, when pronouncing this, you have to be extra careful. Because if you miss something here, like Zisha, Zanang, Bian, it will give you another thing. If you do not be consistent in your pronunciation. So let me just move ahead.
But sorry, sir, before you move, that Zan that you wrote there, is that the right way?
Zero.
Write it again, sorry. B-Y-A-N. I don't know, maybe I did not pronounce it right. Is this the right way?
Yes,
Maybe
I.
should be I. Good.
Yes, I. Yes.
There won't be confusion, I think.
Yes, yes. So now, if you miss the I, it will give you another different meaning. Alright? Alright. Then thank you for that observation. Then the followed one said convenience. Convenience. Alright. The convenience, as they have already said, convenience in writing that language is when maybe we have some people who say another biyang, alright, and bayang, alright. So now, for example, you know that to write bam, this is the right way of writing bam, and you continue promoting this one, bam, biang, I mean, it's not helping the language that much. Alright? Though the language can understand and maybe it's a kind of accepting it, but not officially. You have to be extra careful when writing words that can give you maybe 2 or 3 different ways of writing it. Make sure you know the exact way of writing it. You know how the language are writing it exactly. Alright?
Sir, but yesterday,
Yes.
our teacher told us that there were some words he wrote, something like this.
Yes.
I said there was another way that you could write it.
Yeah, that you
Are
could
there
write
exceptional
it.
cases?
So what they are talking here is the convenience on how you are writing them. For example, if you know, like this is the one I think mostly that the Tyap accept.
Oh, okay.
This one, yes, you can use it, but I think it's a kind of promoting like another extra language in the Tyap again.
So won't the convenience contradict consistency?
So all of them they are here. Yes. So now, I think for this one, if I do not understand more, Mr. Levy will still explain that one for us. Then we have another one, conformity. Conformity. Okay, we have already discussed that one under this thing. Okay, capitalization. So we have explained that one under capitalization. Or maybe for writing, you are trying to write actually, then you write it in small letter that kind to not make that sense. Or writing someone's name, like for example, Bonat, then Bonat, and you write it as Bonat. It will give you like it's like instead of saying Bernard, I'll say Bernard. Alright? It looks so diminutive. Alright? You are looking down on that person, that kind. By writing it in small letter. By writing that person's name in small letter. Then we have the acceptability. As they have already said, it's still explaining the same thing. If you know that they are writing maybe that Bayan as B-E-A-N, please try to avoid writing it with B-I-A, is it Y-A-A? Yes. So you should please try to avoid it if you know that they are writing it like this. Alright?
And there are some words that are very close in spelling also.
Okay.
So we have B-Y-A-N-G.
B-Y-A-N-G.
And then we have B-E-A-N-G. Okay, and then the second, that very B-E-A-N-G has two others variants, B-I-Y-A-N-G. And then B-A underscore Y-A underscore A-N-G. So the three of them, the last three, they are all the same thing.
Okay, the last three like this.
But that other one is not the same thing.
Okay.
That one is to cook, to be cooked,
Okay,
or to be ripe.
This one is biang.
Biang.
Alright, this is biang.
To be cooked or to be ripe.
Yes.
To be ripe, I mean.
Mangoro with biang is okay with biang. You can just wash your mouth and get ready to eat. Alright, so this word can mean, but they said this one from here to here means the same thing. But I think this is the one that they use mostly. This is the one that the orthography accepts. So I think that is all about this one. For the script, you still explain more about these ones and some things that I may not say well or jump. When we are done with this, then we know. Please, everybody should get his book and pen ready. And before that, yeah, we have something here. Who can read what is here? Wait, okay, let me point. Okay, you, one by one. Okay, go back again and say it in a Tyap way. You. 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 Alright. So now, who can tell me where the errors or who made any mistake? So, for example, Mr. Sham said it well, yes, but he counted. That is error. She, instead of al-Kauli, she said al-Kauri.
No,
yes, al-Kauli. Alright? So that is, she put it in Hausa rendition. And Sankwai, yes, he tried. I did not use that sound. So, and then, instead of greeting all, they left something behind.
It's cramming, sir.
All right? They left something behind. So that's why we have to be consistent when reading. Please, any dot that you see there has meaning. It's not like English that they will try to write you knife with maybe K, this thing, knife, and they will tell you that the K is silent. We don't read language like that. I think language doesn't have silent words.
Okay.
We have to know that. So that's why if you are reading, anything you see there has a meaning. Has a meaning. So without put this alipoli filing, will not give you the full meaning of this book. Yes, will not give you the full meaning of this book. So we have to observe that place too. Okay, let's continue. I think I'll just open some verses or some one verse. Okay, chapter. Then we'll check the verses. We'll be reading them one by one.
So
One by one.
maybe what we'll do is we'll just display the verses as you are checking with your Bible. We'll
Okay.
be
Showing
showing
them
it on the screen.
Okay, let me check.
Or just check there.
I think instead of giving you people soft one, I'll go for the hard one.
Share the screen.
I hope it's not King James Version.
This is their version.
King James Tyap version.
All right.
What's the
Jai
verse?
Azanson. When down to Zoyat Shakma Tat.
Verse?
Jai Azanson. You are observing the tune. Then you carry, like you use your tune to his tune to continue, and his convenience and consistency. And if you may make mistake, you correct it in your own end. All right. So now, chapter 13, we start from verse 1. Yeah. Is the place. So right now, can we read from the screen or we should give them the let's go to the all right. This one will be more better, right? All right. Let me stand like this. So we are starting. All right, Mr. Shan. You should be number 1. You start from chapter 1 and stop in chapter 1. I mean verses 1 and stop. Then you continue verse 2. You 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 9. I forget.
You send me which one?
No, you start 1.
According to verses.
1, yes.
He wants to cram it. He wants to cram it.
It's according to verses. Okay.
Please, just that. Just
She's
that.
appealing to do what?
Huh? No, it's not about who sabi and who not sabi. Imagine she's the one to read all the entire scripture. All right. So you are starting from chapter 1. I mean verse 1.
Okay. What do you mean?
That is a period, right?
Yes.
All right.
Zozojo. Ce qu'il y a qu'à tourner, il y a un jour. Ce qu'il y a qu'à tourner, il y a un jour pour nous qui a son poids. Je me suis sur la tête. Non, je t'aime charlie. Je me suis sur la tête, non, je t'aime charlie. Vous en êtes c'est le bon jour. Ou à tout vous en êtes sur. Parce que nous avons le cas.
So now, let me judge before he continue. Before we move on. So number 1, you jumped who. All right.
Yes.
Also what who. All right. And during your ending, you did not get the duration of this word. All right.
It was silent.
So
It was
this,
silent.
you will not cut like from here to here. You will not give any comma. From here, from here to here, there's no comma. So you cut it almost 2 times here. That's why it gives you wrong ending. You end with wrong ending. Alright? Soon, that is the correct way. Because we are coming from here. That is 2 different things. If you miss a word, you will not get here. Okay, for example, if I say does it give you any meaning?
Yeah, so no, that J now, it has 3 variants in the whole Tyap language. So the first one is Jabia, then the other one is Zabia, because those people around Shongashu and Sholyo, that's the way Sholyo would render this one. And then if it is for Takat now, instead of that one, they will say the beer.
Yes.
The beer. So,
alright. So,
it's 3 variants.
and it's
Yes, is what?
Jibia.
Okay.
It's Jibia.
Okay.
Alright? So the good rendition is Jibia Anatan. Sorry, yeah. Jibia Anatan Shakani. That gives you exactly where you start. Alright? So continue. You say, who's an Adam Sibio Boom Tio? Who's an Adam Sibio Boom Tio? Alright? That is full stop. Or what? Who's an Apio or Ma? Alright? Asun Jude, not Asun Jude. Asun Jude. We have to, you see the title. Asun Jude. Okay, for example, if I say Asun Jude or your kind, near Owaza, you mean one person. But Asun Jude, people, it can mean group of people. Alright? Or you do not even know who writes it. Alright? So now, this should be this you will not end up well. So we have to consider all this punctuation that we said and the diacritics. So let's go. Please start again. Is someone recording it? You see where I will clap for her? Please clap for her. Do you know why? She maintained the consistency of the tune, like the tune that she started with. She maintained the tune that Mr. Genesis started with, and as she started her own this thing, then she continued, though she made mistakes. But with that, she still ended up well. Yes, with that, she still ended up well. So now, this one, this is kind show. Alright? Kind show. Show is leopard or leopard. You know leopard. So this is kind show. Yes, she get this part. Now, as if you're on